Marcia Babe here with Michelle Davis again with Waterstone Mortgage, and thought I'd take an opportunity. Sometimes we have situations in our life that take us off the beaten path. We go through a divorce or family issues, a parent gets sick, child gets sick, and we have some financial struggles. Michelle could talk a little bit about what we can do to help you get on the right path and get going so that you too can have home ownership.
First thing we do when I have a client call me and say, my credit's less than perfect, I say, okay, let's take a look at it. And so I pull the credit up and I can analyze, what is the problem. Sometimes it's not as bad as they think, and it's always fixable. We always have things we can suggest to help you get back on the path where you need to be. Many of the times I'll analyze the credit report and there might be some collections. Medical bills we don't worry about so much, but anything else, we'd have you clear that up. If you don't have a credit card, it is important. Everybody must have a bank credit card to get their credit score up. I've had customers of Marcia's that we worked together with for about a year, and that was the first thing I had him do. And getting the credit card will add about 50 points to his credit score, and that's a good, healthy jump. Getting things paid off. Time is the great friend of poor credit. If you work hard and you keep making things on time and you pay things off that are pulling your score down, time will fix it. So we work together and get people back, get them in a house that maybe they couldn't have. We also have a list of if you've had a short sale or foreclosure. We know exactly the time frames that we need to be, to get where you're eligible for another mortgage.
Okay, so speaking of that, the short sale. So I sell my home short, meaning the bank is going to take less than what I owe on it.
Right.
Because the market, as we all know, and especially as a realtor, that short sales are just commonplace right now because of the fallout of real estate. So I sell my house and I couldn't afford to pay the mortgage. How long am I going to have to wait before I can purchase another home, because I really want to own a home?
Most of the programs require a minimum of 2 years. It depends on the loan program, but FHA and VA require 2 years. Conventional is a little longer, but if we could always go at FHA if somebody was not a veteran, and there is an FHA program that if you short sell the house and you were never late on the mortgage, you can immediately get into a home on a new FHA loan. So it's hard to short sell without having to go late because the lenders sometimes require that. But it can be done, and so there is a program where if you were never late and had a short sale, you can get a new FHA loan.
Which is a great thing for buyers to know out there. And I have had these. I have had success stories. They never missed a payment. They came to the table, we signed papers, and in less than a year they were in another home. So it is true that if you do not miss a payment, the payment, I think, as Michelle will tell you, is what really, when you miss that payment, that's the ding. Am I right?
That is the ding, and that of course plummets your credit score, and that takes, the only thing to fix that is time. And so that's one thing.
So what about
in mind.
late payments? How does that affect somebody's credit?
Late payments will kill your credit score instantly. Late payments on anything, like 30-day lates is what is considered late. If it was due on the 4th and you didn't pay it until after the 4th of the next month, that's considered a 30-day late, and it will go in your credit score and it will drop your score instantly. And the only thing that can fix it is time passing, because the credit scores are many different algorithms, things that factor in, but one of the big ones is how recent any delinquencies are.
The good thing about having a good partner in the lending industry is when I come, many times I know this before I even get them to the lender, so I know where I need to go and I know who I need to be with, and I trust Michelle. And having to wait over a year with the clients that we worked with them for over a year, and they are so excited, they are ecstatic, and they're in their house and they own a home. And it was just through patience and perseverance that we got there. So there is hope. Our industry has lots of hope for people, and it just takes good partnership, good knowledge, and willing to wait, and willing to stick by you. I mean, because it does take a lot of time, doesn't it? Sometimes,
A lot of time
and
invested,
sometimes
but-
we're that little probe, that goes. You need to make sure that you're doing this, and but home ownership is a great thing. I know that I have enjoyed it. It doesn't matter how big or how small. It's just about the American dream, and that American dream is to have home ownership. Michelle, I thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day
Sure.
to share with me. Again, you can go to Michelle's website at www.michelle-davis.com.
Michelle with one L.
That's right, Michelle with one L. Or you also can visit my website at www.marshababe.com, or you can call me at 850-803-9498, and I'll be sure to hook you up with Michelle Davis at Waterstone Mortgage.